YouTube, this is Written Upon Your Soul, and I will be teaching you how to use Microsoft Access 2010 for beginners and a simulation so that you can apply the simulation to whatever kind of work you want to do in Access. Okay, in this simulation, you are St. John's Church. You want to learn how to use Access to increase communication between the guests who attend the church. You also want to create a database containing the information on what foods the guest will want or will be bringing to the annual picnic. Okay, first up, open up Access. Then you'll want to open up where you want to store your file, which for me is under my YouTube file. Give it the title that you would like. Click OK. Then click Create. Perfect. Now you are in your first table. In order to continue with your table making process, you want to give your table a name, and I'll show you how to do that. You go to View, then you go to Design View, and it'll prompt you to save your table. Save this table as guests who attend St. John's Church. This is where you will enter your field names. You want guest ID, which will be auto number, first name, which will be text, last name will be text, phone, which will be text, and it won't be number because it's not a calculation. So you want it to be text. And then address, which will also be text. Great, now you've got all your field names. Now you can go to Datasheet View, which is right here. When prompted, click Yes to save your table. Then enter in your guest names. Okay, now you're all done with your first table. To create your second table, you can go to Create and then Table. Click that. Great. Now you want to go to Design View to get your field names. Save this one as comments. This will help you to connect the comments with the guest names. So what you want to type in first is comment ID, which will be an auto number. Then you want your comment, which will be a memo, because memos are comments or lengthy text. So you want to choose memo. You want to put in comment date, which will be date and time, pretty self-explanatory. And then you want your guest ID, which will be number. Okay, you go to Datasheet View, click Yes to save your table when prompted. Let's do guest number 1. And as you can see, guest number 1 is Cheryl Lane. So what does Cheryl say? She must have sent you an email or a phone call regarding what she wants to bring to the picnic. Well, now that you can store the information, it'll be a lot easier to look up all of what guests will be bringing. So Cheryl wants to bring 5 pies, as noted in her voice message via phone. The date she sent that out was October 17th. Now let's do guest ID 2. That's Bob Duncan. So what did Bob Duncan tell you? Bob wants to bring 10 bags of chips and 2 bowls of salad, as noted in the email he sent out earlier. Great. Now you can go to Database Tools. Oh, first you gotta put in the date, which will be the 19th of October. You can close all, go to Relationships, add comments, add guests who attend St. John's Church. And then, as you can see, this is all going to be about relationships. The way that this is set up, you can drag guest ID to the comments in guest ID, enforce referential integrity, click create, and voila, they're connected. So this is a one-to-many relationship. The one has to be the primary key, and the many could be the same field of guest ID. So say you were making cust ID or vendor ID, you'll want it to be the same. The primary key is one, then the non-primary key is to many of the same field. Alright, we did that. Awesome. We've got our relationships all figured out. So you want to click close, save changes, and now we can see the magic begin. You see this plus sign to the left of guest ID? Open it up, and look at there. It says Cheryl wants to bring voice message. Cheryl wants to bring 5 pies. Here, there. Cheryl wants to bring 5 pies as noted in her voice message. Even so cool, and it has the comment date and what she wants, all in your guest ID, with the phone number and address just in case you have questions. It's awesome. Same goes for Bob. The reason why this plus sign works is because of what we did in our relationships section. It's pretty awesome. Well, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed everything that you learned for part 1 with Microsoft Access. If you have any questions, please shoot me a comment, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.